Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and I'm the current social media director and writer at her campus Millersville, and welcome to Bullet Journaling 101 with me. I've been bullet journaling for a little bit, so I figured I'd throw some tips together for you guys today. So, number 1, Bullet Journaling 101. First thing, what is bullet journaling? So, I'm here to tell you that bullet journaling is a creative way to plan out your life. So essentially, it's like a DIY planner that you can change to fit what works best for you. And on to step number 2. So step number 2, or tip number 2 for Bullet Journaling 101 is supplies. So I'm going to go through the supplies that I typically use, but honestly all you really need is a pen, a pencil, and a blank notebook, and also an inspiration, if you will. So this is a pen I use, it's a Muji black ink pen. I use a black brush pen for fun lettering sometimes. I love these pens. These are the Tombow dual brush pens. They are great for pops of color. One end is a brush pen for fun lettering, and the other end is just like a simple marker. Washi tape is like all the rage, and I'm addicted to it. So it's just like fun little tape you can use in your journal. And then here are stickers I like to use. I get all my supplies at Michael's on sale, but again, all you really need is a pen and a notebook. You don't need anything fancy. So the third thing we're going to go over in our Bullet Journaling 101 is kinds of spreads. So Pinterest has tons of different ideas for layouts and spreads of bullet journals. So honestly, there's anything you can think of. There's all different kinds of like TV shows have their own spreads, and it's a lot of fun. So for this video, I got you. I'll be showing you some of my spreads in my bullet journals. And you can kind of see like my style of bullet journaling. There's lots of different styles as well. So again, I really recommend Pinterest for kind of finding your style, especially when you're first starting out. So I'm going to get this out of the way, and then we're going to look at monthly spreads. So monthly spreads are a great way to see what's in store for the upcoming month and keep organized. So I always write the month, and then this spread I had a calendar, and I had like to-do lists, goals, birthdays, and then a preview of the next month. This is a great way to make sure you don't like overbook yourself with work and friends and things like that. This is my June one. I did a little mini calendar, and so I had more room for stickers and fun paper and quotes and things like that because I really like the color. And then this is my most recent one for October. It's just a simple big calendar with some quotes on top and stickers and goals and memories on the side. I really like doing the memories. I think it's a really good idea so that you can look back on your month. And then weekly spreads. So these are for each week of the month. I always like to have a little calendar to kind of, because again, I'm a very visual person, so I like to kind of see everything laid out. I have the different days of the week, and then I just fill out the homework I have or the work I have to do. If I have a bill due, I'll make sure I write it down like 5 times. And then this is just another example. This is just kind of my layout that I found that I really like, and I like to include pictures and things like that. I'm constantly testing the limits of my paper. So this is all watercolor paint, and then these are photos I printed out from Pinterest. So if you can't draw like me, I am not very good at drawing. I really like printing out pictures and just gluing them and taping them in. And here's a tracker. It works for some people, not everyone, but definitely try it out. So each day I'd eat breakfast, I'd color in a heart, and as you can see, I slept in a lot. But that's a cool way if you're trying to start going to the gym or start writing every day or something. That's a good way to kind of encourage yourself so that you can like visually see your progress. Another kind of fun spread I like to do is collaging. So I print out pictures from Pinterest or cut out ones for magazines, and I just kind of glue them all down. That's a fun, like, easy way to relax for me, honestly. So this is my old bullet journal. Here is another collage I did with magazines this time instead of Pinterest photos. And then this is a spread that I do really like. It's a favorite books bookshelf. So you write down all your favorite books. You can also do this with like movies or books you want to read, all kinds of fun stuff like that. And here is step number 4. This is the one I get asked the most about, and it's handwriting. So honestly, you can do your own handwriting no matter what it is. It's gonna work as long as you can read it. Like, it'll work in your journal. But I do know a lot of people want to kind of make their bullet journal a bit more fancy or artsy, so I figured I'd just go through and show you how I do my calligraphy kind of writing. So I'm just here writing out the word journal in just a cursive handwriting font. And as I'm writing, I'm making sure to keep track of every time I bring my pen down. So you could kind of see just there, I showed you when I went up versus when I went down with my brush pen, or my regular pen. And then every downstroke, you just want to make a little thicker. So I go through every letter, kind of showing you how to do this. This is a great like fake calligraphy. If you even search on Pinterest fake calligraphy, a ton of alphabets will show up showing you how to do this. And this is kind of fun because it doesn't matter, your handwriting doesn't have to be exactly like mine to do this. You can do your own spin on it or whatever. It's honestly all you have to do is just thicken the downstrokes. So I'm just going through my quick little regular handwriting alphabet. This is just my cursive handwriting, and then going through the downstrokes of everything. And again, I really want to stress that this bullet journal is for you. It's not for your friends to look at, or it's not for your Instagram followers to see. This is for you. So you do what works for you. I experimented a lot with different trackers and different setups and things to find what works best for me. And not all the time, it's not always like super pretty, because who has the time to do all this on top of school? I don't know. But it's definitely a good way to calmly like organize and plan out things and stay on top of all your homework. So yeah, I really do like bullet journaling. I think it's very helpful. You definitely see improvements after you've been doing it for a little bit. Like everything takes practice, but yeah, again, you do what works for you. I found that trackers don't really work for me, so I don't do them necessarily, but I know a lot of people do, and there's a lot of really cool ones online. So honestly, biggest tip is to just try it out. If you're not sure if you'd like it or not, well, no one's stopping you, but I would do it. Just go for it. Maybe you'll find out you love bullet journaling. So then this fifth step is to just jump right in, and then I'm just signing HCXO Hannah. So definitely just jump right in, try out your bullet journal. I'm going to show you a few different snippets of details of past journals that I've done to maybe get some inspiration from. If you do try bullet journaling, please tag us on Instagram or comment on our Facebook wall or tweet us photos. I'd love to see them. I'm going to link a bunch of cool resources down below for you guys, and I hope you enjoy. So have fun, be creative, be yourself, do what works for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!